Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Egypt. So because of the technical problems that I had, it may take me a moment to figure out what we were trying to achieve here. I checked before I started recording that we are at war with Siam and Ethiopia. The war with Ethiopia shouldn't be a problem, we just want to end it as soon as possible, that like we don't have to think about it, but I really don't think that he can get any units to us. And as for Siam, well, we want to remove his cities from our side of the continent. So I was thinking about what I'm trying to do here, and I think I'll be a bit less aggressive and try to take this city with just cannons on these two tiles. Tercio sitting here. Hopefully Tercio will be strong enough to survive the bombardment, and if Sam decides to move units closer, then we will take them out with skirmishes. We'll see how that works. By the way, where are our siege weapons? So far we have one here, and I thought that I sent... Oh, they're there. I didn't notice this trebuchet. Okay, so we do have some siege weapons on the way. Fine. Production. I think... Actually, not here. What do you want to build here quickly? How many sea tiles are we working? Lighthouse might not be horrible. Yeah, let's go with Lighthouse, but our capital, that's more important. I was thinking if I can get the Himeji Castle in time, so let's try that. And we have an engineer for this. In 9 turns, we get Red Fort. We shouldn't have that much competition for Red Fort, I think. So maybe I'll just rush Himeji Castle and then hard build the fort. 960. You can't afford to pay for the castle. That might be the best option. Just pay for it and then build it. And they would line up with the fort and we would rush the fort. But I don't want to spend money on the one there. We need unit upgrades, and we are close to Kirasir, so we have to save for that as well. Let me read the Himeji Castle quickly. Combat strength for units fighting in friendly territory, defense for cities, and then the supply cap is huge. Also, 2 engineer points are interesting. How many social policies are required for Red Fort? 12. We have 10. Well... problem solved. How much production does this thing need? Let's just wait like 3 turns and then we're gonna finish the wonder with the engineer. Okay, so that's the plan. And orders for units. I'll just build another farm here, I guess. 45. Okay. Let's move away as far as possible. How far can the cannon go? Almost in position. Fine. fortify, fortify. You will have to move away. There's just not enough room for everything. I could get a citadel here or here, make it easier, but we don't have that many generals yet, and I would rather have the general ready for this siege, because I noticed there is a river going right above the city. That might be a bit of a problem. So unless I really have to use a general, I will save him. Okay, 44, 44. Yeah, I won't be able to get through this trade yet. I think I need the city first, so I'll just stay back. What are we doing here? We just fixed truffles, I think. Here we are building a road. So we'll just build the road north. Give me a moment to think. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If I build a city here. Now, I have to build it here. I want to have both the wheat tiles in range. So the road will be here. I'll just fix this tile first, and then we're gonna build the road. Okay, upgrades maybe. Move back. Fortify. Now we can finally end it. What we could do, this should be pretty cheap. We could upgrade the scout. At some point, we will use him. Just there is not enough room for him yet. 44. These are the new garrison units arriving. Let me check. Do we have proper garrison everywhere? I think actually we could use a new garrison for Istanbul, but that can wait. So the crossbowman doesn't really have anything to do. Well, I'll just move him closer to the coast, and now we can finally end the turn, I think. I hope I didn't miss anything. Oh, and I really overestimated the strength of the Tercio. That is unfortunate. I think we'll just have to wait for Kirasirs to do this safely. I can do some damage. Attack, move back. Here I'm intentionally not using logistics, the second attack, because if I used it I wouldn't be able to move back. So it's not that I'm forgetting about it. This is intentional. I'll just hit the crossbowman. Maybe what I could do, swap these two and use the skirmisher to do a little bit more damage to the city every turn. We'll see how that's gonna work. Let's move the general forward, it should be safe. Okay, 45, 45, 45. I think we want to build a village on this tile. And what are you doing here? Now, if I remember correctly, there was an Ethiopian unit somewhere here I was trying to move away from. There it is. Okay, so let's stay on this tile, and now we can return and finish fixing the farm. Good. The Inquisitor can stay in the city. And what are we doing down here? Let's actually build a mine here. We could use some extra production. Fortify. How quickly is the city growing? 11, but really should work at the Writers Guild. Let's see. Unlock this and the village, probably. It's 12 turns, 13 turns. That's not bad. And we got a writer in 32. Fine. Let's make sure that we get more Inquisitors. How many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4 at least, and we're gonna need some more down here. Okay, next. Oh, we already have one for Washington. Yep, we can pop him right away, flip another city, and with all these cities that we are flipping, how much do we need for reformation? 3 more percent, we are getting close. Okay, next. Let's see how much damage we take this time. No, not yet. This wasn't too bad. I could use both these two to do damage to the city. It's still gonna take forever, but we should be able to take the city eventually. Let's see. This is a hill, right? Let's build a mine. Okay, this should be the, or this should be a kill. I'm thinking that maybe with the production that we are getting from these kills, we may not need to use the engineer for the Himeji castle. Let's see, let's just move back. If I move a cannon on this tile, I don't have anything in front of the cannon, it still should be safe. There is the forest that should protect the cannon quite well. Let's move this one closer. Attack. Fortify. Let's see. I really need to have 2 cannon in the range of the city. Otherwise, I won't ever take it. Let's see, can we kill the ship? Of course not. Yeah, this should be really fixed, because the game, or the tooltip, doesn't take into account the new promotion that adds hit points. So it's completely wrong when it comes to naval combat, and I didn't realize it here. So I'm not sure that I would have made this attack. Well, whatever. Do we have an Inquisitor heading south? I think this one is heading for New York. Let's send this one to Ankara. Do we have any followers in Ankara? We do. And in Diyarbakir, we have one as well. Okay, go. Build me a mine, please. 45, 45, 45. Next. You can build me a farm. Oh, we already have an Inquisitor ready next to New York. Again, I missed that. Fine. Let's make sure we have a follower. And flip the city. I'll keep checking. Still 3%. To get enough, I think we're gonna have to flip both these two cities and probably what we conquer on this side. I want to raise Nakhon Sawan, but I'm gonna keep this city, and there is at least one more here somewhere. So I think we're gonna keep both, and that should be enough for the Reformation belief. Okay, how are we doing? Can we upgrade something? We could get another cannon, but I have to be careful how many trebuchets I upgrade. We definitely don't need to upgrade all of them, and I want to save money for cuirassiers. So maybe we'll just stop upgrading and wait for those cuirassiers. That'll be a lot more important. Okay, so the cannon did take a little bit of damage. That was from the city bombardment, I think. But it's okay. You can start removing the road. It's gonna be another mine, please. And oh, nice. Should I be greedy, go for damage, or play it safe with the defense? I think we can go with extra damage. Usually the situation should be different, and we will have cover for our cannon. So long term this is better, and I hope that I don't lose the cannon in this or during this siege. Let's see, how much damage are we doing? Attack. Oh, this is such a bad terrain. I could finish him off, but then the knight would be in a really bad position. It's not worth it. Oh, hey, this is a good tile. Let's make sure we are working it, and we'll send a worker there as soon as possible. Wait. Let's return back to friendly territory. Okay, do we need the road down here? At some point we will capture Edirne. The question is, are we gonna keep it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the gap between Istanbul and Frankfurt is just too big, so we're gonna need a city here. Fine, so I'm not gonna remove the road. Trying to figure out where I can get adjacency bonus for farms. Well, we can get a farm here so that this one gets the adjacency bonus. Alexandria. Do we still have tiles to work? We do. We are not even working in the library. Oh, 19 turns to grow. Can we get some food? That would be 15. let's see the difference in the production. 275. That's not what I wanted. It's still 275, and we are growing in 12 turns. Yeah, this is a city, 4 guilds, so I should grow faster. Armory. Okay, let's get the monument. Do we need herbalist? Not really. We don't have any. Oh, we will have one plantation. I think temple is much better. Lighthouse is done. Let's go amphitheater. Temple. And then I think harbor. Go. Geneva declared war. We don't even know where Geneva is, so whatever. Greatest builders in history. This feels weird when I'm not first, especially as Egypt, but well, it wasn't our goal to build wonders this time, so whatever. It's just scary that most of the wonders belong to Ethiopia, because they can really be a monster in the late game. A monster when it comes to their ability to defend themselves and snowball their faith, especially out of control. And with the faith, then they can go either culture or science. So we will have to take care of them as soon as possible. But as soon as possible probably means like atomic era. It's gonna take a while to get to them. Okay, keep bombarding. Now we are finally doing at least some damage. Let's see here, we can hit the trebuchet. Swap. 45. How is our Tercio doing? We're gonna need him. Although, 1, 2, 3. The knight can take the city. And worst case scenario, we also have the caravel that can take the city. Let's move it a little bit closer. 45, 45. Next. Oh, yeah. Remove the road. I was hoping we would get more production from the war. We are down to 6 turns. I think I will try to hard build the castle. It is risky, but we did get some extra production, so hopefully it's gonna be enough. Although our golden age just ended, that could change my plans a lot. Now we are at 7 turns. How are we doing? Still 20 happiness. That's not bad. How much are we missing? Let's just rush it. We are losing a little bit of production. I should have used the engineer in the previous turn. Well, it's better to lose a little bit of production than losing the one there. Remember, we are not the tech leader, so I have to be careful. Yeah, let's do it. Keep removing roads. Thinking how bad idea it is to stay here. Oh, wait. I missed something. Move. I can move the crossbowman onto this tile, and then I'll be able to bombard the pikeman. I won't be able to kill it like ever, but it will force Sam to move units around a little bit and maybe give me a chance to catch one or two. Well, hopefully we survive one attack from the galleons. Actually, that's what, it's like 4 attacks. Thinking if it's safe to move the skirmisher and attack. Oh, and I should probably build something in the capital. Don't need harbor. Let's go for a grocer. And give me a moment, my cat wants something. Okay, are there any more units that we can move forward? We can move the skirmisher and replace the garrison with this one, at least for now. And we can also move this one closer. I hope this is not too aggressive. You'll take a lot of damage, but as long as everyone survives, it's fine. Let's see, monument is fine. I should probably move this guy so that it's out of range of that Sami skirmisher. One, two, three. So we can get villages here. I'll just move away from the border. I don't trust the Ottomans. Okay, next. Please don't kill my units. Everyone alive? Yep. Okay, good. Just have to keep attacking the city. I have to ignore units as much as possible. Oh, really don't like the elephant. That could be a problem. But well, this turn we can just hit the trebuchet, move back. Make some room. We have what? 4 movement. So move. Oh, do we have logistics? Nope. Can move, attack, and then move all the way here. Move, attack, move back, swap, move, get a kill, move back. Perfect. And let's move closer. Hit the city. It also gives us vision on another unit. Move. Where are our generals? In the range, almost. Let's move this one closer and the mountain here is, again, so annoying. Well, I think this is the best we can do. 45. '51 turns to grow. 68. Oh, this is fine. And please, get me that camp. Okay, Inquisitors. We have one heading for their or no, the one is heading for Ankara, so we need one up here. Peace treaty expired. Well, I hope he doesn't declare it. He has some units on our border, but what can he really do? We'll see. How fast are we growing? 13, 22. Yeah, let's slow down. And Washington. I think same thing here. We don't want to grow too fast, although here we can't really slow down that much. We want to work all the tiles that we are working because that's just a ton of production. Maybe you don't have to work the fish and instead work the market again. So maybe slow down the growth. Or let's see, we have one. We have only one mine, but I think a forage is still worth it. Maybe shrine. Let's get the forage first, then shrine, library, arena. Actually, wait, arena. Maybe even before the forage, because that's more production. Amphitheater. We don't have any forest, it's jungles. So, workshop. No, we don't have a library. Let's get a library. We have monument, library as well. And next. Oh. Flip the city. Let's see. How does it look like with our religion? Still 3% to go. Is it a bad idea leaving the caravel here? I think it'll be fine. Unless there are more ships hiding under the fog of war. We also get a heal, so it should be fine. Okay, next. Definitely not. Okay, you want perfume. I do have 2 copies. I think I want to stay friendly with Germany somehow, if it's even possible. Let's just trade the luxury. Globe is gone. At least it's not Ethiopia getting it. There we go. Another skirmisher with logistics. Great. This one will even be able to use it on the city. And we can get rid of another ship. Good. Fortify. How does it look like down here? Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, this is not a river crossing? Okay, suddenly it looks a little bit better. So I can attack. I have to do as much damage as possible to the elephant. So attack. Swap. Pillage. If I pillage here, and I won't be able to attack. And I can't stay in range of the city. So let's just pillage and move back. You can move forward. Now I can move the Tercio forward. Oh, wait. Cannons first. I could even leave the skirmisher on this tile, I think. It's 1, 2, 3 attacks. Let's see. I don't think that it's enough damage to kill the skirmisher. It's potentially 4 attacks, but I think it will be fine. Hit the elephant. Swap. Hit him again. Too bad that we can't get the kill. Maybe I could have gotten the kill. I think I made a mistake there. I don't think that I used logistics. I'm not sure. Fortify. Fortify. Oh, wait. We have a Writers Guild here. Where can we get the workforce? I don't think I can work the stone now. Oh, that's fine. What we could do, we can buy the gold. Improve that. And how are we gonna build the road here? Okay, I think we are done for today. Next time, we should get the city. I think it's just a question of like 2 turns now. Then we should be able to get that. But we may have problems here. Depends on how many ships there are. And how many elephants there are as well, because they are really tough. Although in 1 turn we get our cuirassiers, so that should help. How much money do we have? 2,000. Those upgrades are pretty expensive, but we'll see what we can do. How does it look like with our unit cap? We don't have to worry about that, but I'll have to increase the size of our army. We are 20 units behind our cap, and our cap is probably reduced already. So, we could definitely use some more units. I'll think about this off camera. For today we are definitely done. So I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.